Hi everyone, this is George Simson, and I am absolutely thrilled and a little bit nervous to be participating in my very first MX race today. I've only just recently started trying out iRacing, and I must admit it seems incredibly difficult to get the hang of, especially for a newcomer like myself. One persistent issue I'm facing is that I don't know how to get the steering wheel out of the picture, which is quite distracting and makes it harder to see the track clearly. Well, to be honest, the start of the race didn't go well at all, which is a bit disheartening but not entirely unexpected given my inexperience. I'm observing that there are a lot of beginners in this race, which is somewhat reassuring because everyone seems to be hanging back and taking it easy for safety rather than pushing too hard right from the start. Okay, it looks like someone is coming up right behind me trying to overtake, and I honestly don't even get it. You can't possibly see that. But yeah, this is going to be quite useful. This isn't a rally after all. You really have to get used to the car here. It slides so easily and it's so weird for me that I don't feel the speed in it. So this whole situation is just incredibly strange and quite perplexing to me, honestly. It's truly baffling. Alright, as I'm looking further ahead, I can clearly see that they are indeed crashing and colliding with each other up ahead on the road as well, which is quite concerning to witness. It doesn't bother me. Go ahead, knock each other out. That's good for me. And look, he's coming at me. But why is he coming at me? Why doesn't he just go around? How can someone be this much of an idiot? Oops, something just happened. Oops, he misjudged the exit a bit. Idiot. And I can feel that this pink car behind me, just watch, it's going to hit me. Maybe I'd be better off just letting it pass. Well, yeah. But you can tell here that people don't have a feel for the speed. But it genuinely seems like there aren't any experienced professionals or skilled drivers present here at all. Phew, this is quite a significant challenge, and you really truly have to dedicate yourself to getting fully accustomed to this unique and demanding situation. Well, as I look ahead, I can clearly see that there's going to be a considerable struggle and a tough challenge awaiting us. Indeed, it appears there's a full-blown battle unfolding right before my very eyes. Aha! What I deeply regret and find particularly frustrating is the unfair aspect that if someone else, through their own fault, crashes into my vehicle, I am still unjustly subjected to a penalty, which is incredibly disheartening and makes the competition even more difficult to navigate and endure. It's percentage-based. Oh my goodness. Well, that was on purpose, clearly. He swerved right into the hospital. As far as I know, something like that can even result in disqualification. I don't know if it's worth it for anyone to play like this. Could you please tell me how many laps are in this exciting race? The participant's hand is still raised high in the air, indicating a question or a signal. This particular race is uniquely constructed from a special, durable type of leather, ensuring its quality and longevity. He skillfully blocks the racing line with his decisive and strategic move, preventing others from passing easily. Yes, you have to pay attention. You have to pay attention. This track driving experience will be really good. To be completely honest with you, my ultimate goal and aspiration is to eventually get to drive the GT3 cars and also the 411 cars. But in order for that to happen, I absolutely have to perform exceptionally well, right? Well, we will definitely see how things unfold. I also tried Le Mans Ultimate, by the way, but I think I ultimately lost a significant amount of interest in it, primarily because almost every single time I attempted to play, right at the very start of the race, I was consistently and frustratingly nearly pushed completely off the track, which made the experience quite unenjoyable and difficult to progress in any meaningful way. Three laps? I understand completely. A total of 3 laps, I see. Sure, very well then. We have to go into the pits. Now it just told me that I have to go into the pits. The pit lane area. Oh. Thank you so very much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. Truly appreciate your viewership and hope you found the content informative, engaging, and enjoyable. Your support means a great deal to us, and we are incredibly grateful for every single view, like, comment, and share. We strive to create valuable content, and knowing that you've spent your precious time with us is the greatest reward. Please consider subscribing for more content like this, and feel free to leave your thoughts and feedback in the comments section below. We love hearing from our audience and look forward to connecting with you again in our next video. Thank you once more for your wonderful support. 2 of you are late. Alright, okay. Someone's about to bump into me. I'm about to let them pass. Go on, my dear friend. Go, 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 and farewell for now. I am truly curious. How many laps are we talking about here in this particular race or event? It's a question that crosses my mind, though I must admit, in the grand scheme of things, the exact number of laps doesn't truly matter or significantly impact the current situation. Yeah, that's absolutely right. It really doesn't make much of a difference in the end. Well, yeah, here you really truly have to pay very close attention to your steering, because you can absolutely lose control of the car very, very quickly indeed. I'm not daring to push the gas pedal that much yet, not with the current setup. Maybe, if anyone out there has a brilliant idea or some valuable advice, because honestly I don't even truly know how one can genuinely get accustomed to this unique driving experience. I just don't feel the exhilarating sense of speed and raw power in it, not in the same visceral way I typically do when I usually immerse myself in playing other high-octane rally games. However, it is widely acknowledged and frequently stated by many enthusiasts that the intricate and realistic physics engine in this particular game is, without a doubt, among the very best available. Well, maybe write in the comments what tips you have for me besides just telling me to press the gas harder or to dare to go faster. I think it's about the racing line. I should be driving in the right line. I mean, the way that other car just went by. Wow. Hi, I'm the... Well, it's quite clear that this particular experience isn't precisely what one would typically associate with the high-speed, high-stakes world of Formula One racing, with its powerful engines, cutting-edge technology, and intense competition. However, despite that distinct difference and the absence of such grand spectacle, I must genuinely confess that I am thoroughly and unexpectedly enjoying every moment of it. There's a unique and understated pleasure to be found here, a different kind of satisfaction that is proving to be quite delightful and fulfilling in its own special way. I can genuinely feel every single little movement, which I truly like and appreciate, because I distinctly feel it all through the robust steering wheel. And also, there's this powerful butt kicker located directly under my seat and the responsive pedals, which consistently gives a noticeable little kickback with every precise gear shift. It feels really, really good. I can truly feel the rumble strips. I can distinctly feel when the car genuinely starts to slide under me. Oh, here comes another quick Mazda right behind me, approaching fast. Well, I think I'm going to let this one pass too. For now, I still have to really struggle and put in the effort until I truly get a good feel for the car and its handling. Maybe with a good setup, it'll go better. Driving with a basic setup, honestly, I have no idea what I should be adjusting. I'm trying to follow the movements of the Mazda in front of me. Which of course isn't necessarily good, because maybe they're driving badly. Maybe they're a beginner too. You really have to pay close and careful attention to the precise application of both the throttle and the brakes. It is absolutely crucial to be consistently firm and deliberate with their operation. Another truly terrible Mazda. It's quite possible this particular Mazda has already completed an entire lap around me. Seriously, I'm genuinely perplexed as to why this driver is aggressively coming directly at me in this manner. I want to let him pass. Go on, my friend. Oh my god. My primary problem with these particular games, by the way, is that, with all due and sincere respect to the notable exceptions, there are just far too many of them. I genuinely think that there are a significant number of teenagers who just drive like absolute maniacs, and it's not really about driving fast, but rather about driving safely. But I don't get it, because that's exactly the point, isn't it? That we drive safely but still fast, and that's how we get ahead. Because here you absolutely have to get licenses, though I'm quite sure you all know this much better, especially those of you who play on the IRL side. Okay, perhaps not. I'd just say right away that here you are indeed required to get licenses. They meticulously look at safety, they carefully look at speed, they also look at placement, and that's precisely how you can move forward. And the license is primarily given for safe driving. The really good thing, you see, is that even if I were to get hit, let's say 38 separate times afterwards, and I'm just saying a random arbitrary number here, of course, I absolutely do not lose my precious license. So they definitely do not downgrade your standing or your qualifications in any way whatsoever. So the crucial question then becomes, how many laps are truly needed to achieve the desired outcome? Well, I'm going pretty slow, whatever. This is usually the primary problem with streaming too. Whenever I carefully read the chat, that's precisely when I always inevitably slip up and make a mistake. Aren't I in 4th place now? Or what do I truly know about this situation? I have a very strong feeling, a profound intuition that I absolutely should have gone into the pit. I genuinely think like it's an absolutely mandatory requirement to stop at least once during this entire process without any exceptions whatsoever. I have a strong feeling in PMG because a significant number of my competitors, if I observed correctly, if I saw it right, they had already pitted in the very first or the second lap of the race. There's a red one next to me, I'm not letting him pass. Well, I don't really have to let him, he will certainly get by perfectly well on his own anyway. I don't dare to push it, that's the problem. Maybe at the beginning I should go into the corners at higher speed, so I get used to what it's like to enter and exit a corner at higher speed, or just in general. Not at this particular corner, for example, where the traffic seems to be flowing quite steadily, but just look over there. This other vehicle is approaching with incredible speed and intensity, coming like crazy too. But how on earth is that truly possible, when I am consistently and always making an effort to let everyone else pass through without any hindrance or delay? I think I'm jerking the steering wheel too much, or I don't know. Still, I really enjoy it, honestly. What I genuinely and deeply regret, however, is the persistent fact that iRacing, despite its many strengths, consistently fails to significantly improve or even update its graphical presentation and visual fidelity. I understand that the physics are what truly matter and hold the utmost importance. However, they could also pay a little more attention to the visual presentation, specifically the graphics as well. You know, I'm genuinely quite curious about something, everyone, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on this particular matter. So that now NASCAR 25, the highly anticipated racing simulation game, is about to make its grand debut and be released to the public. You know, and if I'm not entirely mistaken, the renowned iRacing development team is actively developing it, and apparently the visual fidelity and overall graphical presentation are widely supposed to be exceptionally good, offering a truly immersive experience. So it's definitely going to be better than this. And since iRacing is developing it, I think it's likely that the physics will be top-notch. And I really truly hope that in NASCAR, since it's NASCAR after all, a premier racing series, they'll make absolutely sure that if someone unfortunately crashes, there will be some truly spectacular and visually impressive damage effects. Because that truly and profoundly adds a tremendous amount to the overall immersive experience. The visual and physical damage modeling isn't bad at all in this particular game either, which is a significant plus, but I also frequently play some other racing games where the crash effects and their subsequent animations are so incredibly poorly done and unrealistic that it's just utterly jarring and completely breaks the immersion, making the whole experience feel very unsatisfying and incomplete. Well, I honestly don't really know, I just truly can't take it very seriously at all. And I'll try not to let this go, just so not everyone leaves. And people are coming to watch, but how exactly are they coming this fast, so incredibly quickly? Well, for sure. It's definitely not a standard setup at all, this unusual arrangement. Whoa, whoa, my good friend just spun out. Well, look at this, bro. You really have to watch your speed. Oh, you finished? Or did I too? Yeah, it's clearly written right there for everyone to see, alright? Well, I must say that's truly about as well as I am capable of playing this particular game, my dear friends and viewers. I've given it my absolute best effort, and that's the extent of my current abilities. Alright then, with that being said, I suppose we can conclude this segment for now. I will definitely do just one more lap around the track. By the way, I really like this game, honestly. So if we ever get to experience the truly magnificent GT cars, and I genuinely don't have to press the accelerator pedal in such a choppy, inconsistent, and frankly quite frustrating way, I am absolutely certain that I will thoroughly enjoy every single moment of that driving experience, and that would indeed be a truly wonderful and much anticipated development. And it certainly wouldn't be a bad thing at all to unexpectedly encounter some well-known celebrity or famous personality either, especially because I've noticed they are actively playing and engaging in the activity, much like a prominent figure such as Verstappen, for example, who is widely recognized for their participation and skill in such endeavors. Alright then guys, and everyone watching, that's truly it for this particular session. This was indeed my very first time ever playing this game, and I must admit I definitely need to spend a considerable amount of time getting thoroughly used to all of its mechanics and intricacies. Yes, it is certainly not an easy game at all, and in fact it is quite challenging and demanding, requiring a lot of practice and dedication to master. Alright then. I will see you in the next videos. If you truly liked this video, please give it a definite like and make sure to subscribe. Then we'll definitely continue here with iRacing content, and of course there will also be some exciting Formula 1 action as well. And I'll also try out NASCAR, because I most certainly and absolutely want to purchase the brand new NASCAR game and race with it extensively, since I really feel like it's going to be exceptionally good. Alright, bye guys, see you.